Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the National Press Club, or back to it if you are regular attendees. And welcome to this signature day in the history of our country's commitment and action to ensure the readiness of our nation's cyber infrastructure. Today, Capitol College hosts this kickoff of a national campaign to protect our cyberspace by bringing together leaders of government, industry, commerce, and academe to renew a wave of collaboration on solutions to existing and future threats. Intrusions into the privacy of electronic information, whether it's by terrorists, hackers, corporate spies, or forces of nature, can place our country in harm's way, can endanger the opportunity to protect our homeland, our economy, and our people. While in a state of constant and ever-increasing vigilance, much progress has been made to make our databases, our networks, and communications more secure. Yet advances in technology, along with intensified competition and cyber warfare, make our task ever more pressing and difficult. It will only be through individual and collaborative innovation and dedication and leadership among sectors of organizations that we will continue to prevail. We've brought together today some nationally renowned leaders from the information assurance community to help us begin to integrate the silos of expertise and to integrate the good efforts of many people, organizations, and agencies into a unified critical mass of solutions providers. Technology and management solutions can only be workable and sustainable if they are understood, interconnected, accepted, and feasible. We offer Capitol College as a convener of this and future collective efforts. Academia, we believe, offers a neutral ground for open inquiry, for confidential collaboration, and for technology transfer and diffusion. Capitol is pleased and honored to facilitate the leadership among expert inventors, developers, integrators, and users of cyber solutions. As an early adopter of the information assurance mantra, Capitol is now designated by the National Security Agency and the Department of Defense and Homeland Security as a center of academic excellence in information assurance education. And we're one of a handful among the 87 centers around the country to have mapped our curricula to the most advanced level specified in the domains of knowledge in the President's Committee for National Security Systems Education and Training Standards. We're blessed with faculty leading the way in network and wireless communication security, computer science applications, and business management strategies. We're also extremely fortunate to have Dr. Vic McConaughey, former National Security Agency leader of information assurance education, as our new Chief Academic Officer. More about Vic later when I properly introduce him to the symposium. We hope that the attention drawn to the event by its being hosted here at the National Press Club will inspire the confidence of you and your organizations to use Capitol College as a future venue for events, education, and training. Our Innovation and Leadership Institute regularly hosts President's Forums and other speaker events. Our Critical Infrastructure and Cyber Protection Center provides training toward the Computer Information Systems Security Professional Designation and other national certifications. Our campus and our synchronous online learning platform provide avenues for future symposia and other collaborative dialogue and events. I want to thank the National Press Club for allowing us to avail ourselves of their facility for this symposium. In addition to the 60 or 70 of you who will be here this morning, this is also being simultaneously webcast, and we have registrations from various places around the country and around the world. So welcome to all of you in cyberspace to the symposium as well. A tape of the proceedings will also be made available to any of those of you who wish to have it after the fact. I want to convey the college's warmest thanks and appreciation to the premier sponsors for today's event, Verizon Maryland and Mr. Bill Roberts and Mr. Michael Capron, who I believe is here in the audience today. Mike, are you here? Thank you for joining us. Lockheed Martin and Mr. Hayden Land, who is also serving on our panel. Booz Allen Hamilton and Mr. Marty Hill and Ms. Mary Rose Coulson and Ms. Brenda Oldfield, both of whom I believe are here or were registered to attend. Didn't make it? Okay. You're Mary Rose? Thank you for being here. And BAE Systems and Mr. Len Hawkins and Mr. Lawrence Bragg and Ms. Sylvia Palm from BAE Systems, if you folks are here. Thank you very much for your support. We do appreciate it. I also want to thank PEPCO and Mr. Dave Becker and Ms. Kim Watson, as well as EM Solutions and our trustee, Mr. Kelly Brown, and his colleague, Brad Walsh, for their financial support, which helped defray the cost of the symposium activities. So thank you, gentlemen, very much. We also appreciate the letter of endorsement provided by Mr. Ken Green, Vice President of BCS Incorporated, and his colleagues, David Kerr and Pooja Bisht. To help launch our symposium with wise words of support for our mission, please join me in welcoming Mr. Terrence Taylor, Community Outreach Director for Congressman Steny Hoyer, who has been a leader of our country and a friend of our college, and the most honorable majority leader of the U.S. House of Representatives. Terry, thank you so very much for taking time out of your day. If you would like to join us and offer a few words of wisdom.
Thank you, Dr. Wood. Good morning. It's a pleasure to be here with you all, and on behalf of Congressman Hoyer, who would love to be here to accept this recognition that Capital College is bestowing upon him today, but he has to be forced to deal with some of the critical issues that our nation is dealing with today. But he extends his warm regards to each and every one of you for assembling here today to address some of the critical issues that we deal with our cyber infrastructure throughout this country, and the leadership that Capital College is taking to bring everyone together to start to have a dialogue, a critical dialogue with see how, as Dr. McConaughey had pointed out, the silos of excellence throughout each and every one of your prospective units there, to come together, start networking and seeing that we doesn't face the issue like Estonia was faced here a few months ago. And so together we hope that from this here forum that it can continue to be a dialogue, and Capital College will continue to convene us as they see fit to address these institutions here. And so we thank you for being here. I also would like to, on behalf of Mr. Hoyer, our majority leader, to thank you for this leadership award and recognition from Capital College. And it means a great deal to Congressman Hoyer, because here's an institution that is in his district that is a small institution that is continuing to doing and trying to address some of these issues. And with their Leadership Institute, with their cyber infrastructure and cyber protection center there, will start to produce a workforce that the private sector and the federal sector will be able to tap young minds to come in to continue to address some of these particular issues. And so what we would like to say, once again, I would like to, just to thank you all, and hopefully that we look forward from this session to hear what's come out of this and continue to do what you all do to try to make sure to protect our national security and making sure that our people are comfortable with making sure that their information is protected. And so we look forward to working with Capital College and the Leadership Institute in the future and continue to make sure that we can work together in a collaborative way to making sure that that our information is protected, our nation is a little more secure. And thank you all for what you are doing today, this morning, and we look forward to talking to you later down the road. Thank you.